So then guys, welcome back to the channel. First race of the year, so yes it is Boddington, so here we are. It's very cold, very windy, it is starting to pick up, but we're here, so I'm really looking forward to it. New year, new challenges, just go out and smash it, see what happens. Legs feel good. I mean, I haven't run. Monday I didn't run, Tuesday I didn't run, Wednesday I didn't run, Thursday I did, Friday I had it off, and then Saturday, yesterday, I just did a 46-minute park run time, so yeah, just nice and easy yesterday, nice and slow, so nothing to get too worked up about yesterday, so it was just about keeping it fresh for today. So yeah, we're here now, so I'm really looking forward to it, so good to be back in Boddington. Always love coming back here. Yeah, they're all very welcoming, the striders, so CLC striders, so I'm really looking forward to running this, so yeah, it will be a good one, so yeah, let's see what happens in the race itself then, so until the next one, yeah, let's get to it. So then guys, new beginning, new start, new race. Let's get to it at the new start of the year then. So this was the start of the race then, so just getting into it, so not going off too fast at the beginning, so everyone's just finding their rhythm at the moment, so just weaving in and out of a few people at the moment, so eventually I do find my group of people to stick with, so eventually it all opens up eventually, so as you'll see later down the line, yeah, we do end up finding my own people to run with and sticking at a comfortable, reasonable pace, so yep, all good at the moment, so there we are. Here we are. I've just found my group of people, so sticking behind Karen at the moment, so the early stages of the race I stuck with her, so using her as a pacer at the moment. Great to see her back running a race as well. I think the very last race I saw her do a race was the Barclay 20 in 2023 when I did the 20 miler and she did the half marathon, so great to see Karen back out there, so she did ever so well yesterday as well, so not far behind me actually, so yeah, so using her as a pacer in this early stages at the moment, so by this time I'm comfortable into my rhythm now, so I've got my people that I'm with, so I'm satisfied with and comfortable with what I'm doing, so got my pacers with me, all people that I'm sticking to like glue, so still got Karen in front of me at the moment, so just sticking with her, or just keeping her in sight, but shortly after I do at some point take over and do find my rhythm even more, so just still keeping it easy, not going too fast at the moment, so yeah, just sticking with Karen and making sure that I'm not too carried away at the moment, and just remaining calm, cool-headed, and saving my energy and legs for the next bit of the race, because it's 10 miles and it's a long way to go. So just remembering where I am. Here we are then, we're just coming up to 1 mile then. So we go through 1 mile in 8 minutes and 17 seconds. So I was happy with that. I was not disappointed with that. So yeah, really pleased with that. So I mean, things are all still going good at the moment. Still very early on in still. So just keeping to my plan, not going through anything else, just sticking behind the people that I'm with at the moment, keeping it nice and easy and going. So just sticking behind my the person I'm behind at the moment, and not getting too drawn out to other people's plans. So all in all, I'm feeling fresh at this point. So in a minute we come down this little section where it's going downhill, as you'll see in a minute. Just find this last little bit where we are going down this last bit of the driveway, and as I said, coming down a little bit of a hill now. It's any second now. So here we are coming down this bit. This bit wasn't nice, so obviously we go down the cones, around the cones, back up. I mean, this bit at the time was quite painful, but it wasn't too much bad of a hill, so it was over very quick and over and done with quite early on. So when we only had to go up it once, down it once, and come up it once, so it wasn't as bad as what I make it out to be. So and we only had to do it once, and it was all flat, so that was just the laps afterwards that was just made it seem worse than it was, just the 4 laps. So yeah, just getting it just back onto the main road now. So here we go. So by this time we've just hit 2 miles, so 2 miles in 8 minutes and 10 seconds, so even better. So we've gone even up a notch again. So really happy with that at this stage. So I'm still feeling good at this point. So or at least I think I am, which so I still, as I said, it's 10 miles. So it was quite a bit of a drag around this bit. It feels like it's going on forever. So but still sticking to my plan. I've got the same people in front of me. I've got a Gloucester lad, Gloucester 7 in front of me, which you can see in the blue and yellow shirt now. So I've got him for quite a while now, as you'll probably tell through the video. So by this time we're just approaching we're going back onto the junction again, onto the main road by where the church is again for the second time. So very shortly back onto the main road by the church, and then for the next loop round. And we see any second now, we see Phil Jays, who is a part of our club, the Almost Athletes, and who every year organises the Linda Franks race. So he is the one who organises it every year. So any second now we do see him come past on the bike. So yeah, any second I think it is. So he does pop out all of the blue. Here he is. There he is. Nice to see him out there. So we've just come by the church at this point. So we've just come past everyone, and come past Kevin and Michelle in a second. So yep, we're just coming up to 3 miles. So any second now, 3 miles coming up very shortly, so we hit 3 miles any second now. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, yes, 3 miles in 8 minutes and 15 seconds, so gone down ever so slightly, but not by much, but still picking up the pace at this point. So I was hit my watch at 3 miles in 24 minutes, so I was pleased with that. And what I did the other week up at Parkrun, which was 24:15, I was very pleased to see it on the watch again yesterday at the run, so delighted with that, so couldn't moan about that.
Dan, well done guys. Keep going, Dan.
Well done, Dan.
Well done.
Well done now.
So the next loop is well underway, and we've gone past 4 miles at this point, so 4 miles in 8:20, so just slightly dipped ever so slightly again, but not a problem, because I know from the 3 miles that I was doing well, so not a problem. So I've still got the guy in the red shirt and the long sleeve top in front of me, so doing well. Got Emma, Abby and Joseph on water station there. Really good to see them out there. So then back onto the main road, and we are now approaching 5 miles now, so any second now we are just approaching 5 miles, so that's 5 miles in 8:21, so again slightly dipped, but I'm not worried because I'm still feeling strong, I'm still feeling good by this point, so still got a lot to give, considering that I have done half of it by this stage, so still feeling fresh, still got a lot to give, so and I do get overtaken by one of the faster runners, so good to see them out there as well. So by this point I'm looking at the watch, and I've seen that I'm literally six miles in, and I've seen that I'm 49 minutes into the race, so really happy to see that on the watch, so was very delighted with that. So we go through 6 miles and 8 minutes and 11 seconds, so just ever so slightly crept up again a few paces, so really happy with that. So good strong running, come a bit more energy all of a sudden out of nowhere, so picking it up again at this point, so just come out of nowhere. That and we've gone through 8 miles in 8:23, so I've given you the 7 miles effort as well, because I forgot to record that, so that's a bit clumsy of me, but there we are. I've given you the miles split for that as well, so reality's starting to kick in at this point, and I'm really feeling it by this point, so yeah, hurting like mad. Final time on the main road, so we're near or thereabouts, just about to hit 9 miles, so not far to go now. So last bit on the main road, coming by the church, so just keeping it nice. By this point, I'm just trying to hold on to everything I've got because I'm trying to stay focused and trying to keep the person in front of me as at this very moment in time as the my target to stick behind him and just stick behind him and only, and not do anything else. So hurt him by this point, and just making sure that I'm not doing anything silly at this point, because I think I'm not realised that the camera's looking over at this point, but I do in a minute. So yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm not doing anything silly. I'm just keeping it nice and relaxed, just as I was in the earlier stages, and trying to remind myself that we're almost there, almost home, not far to go. So very nearly there, not too far to go. So as I said, in a minute, or we do, this is the last bit where we do see the final bit of the church. So nearly the home straight and narrow of home now, so not far to go now. And here we come past another runner who turns out to be one of ours. Come past Steve in a second. Really nice to see him. He's looking so strong. Saying well done to him as well. So great to see him looking so good at the point he's at. So I hope you guys and people like you and Claire and Sandra got back in before the weather was terrifically horrible, because it was just so mad horrible out there at the end. So hope you got back in all right before it got so drenched and horrible windy.
Yeah.
So at this point, I've just been taken out. Prash is overtaking me, and I'm sticking to him like mad, and keeping him in sight, because I know I've got everything to what I've got in the tank left, and I've not got much, and I know I'm nearly home, and it's not far now. So it's really not far to go now. So yeah, 9 miles in 8:48, so dropping off again ever so slightly. Yes, we're on the last little bit now, so I am aching. I am probably aching all over by this point, which I am really feeling it. What have I got to give, as I'm not really that far away from the finish line? Can I proceed what I've been aiming for all this time, and been building up for what I've been building up in training, and showing what I've been showing the content of you guys, for you guys to see, or will it fail me at the very last minute? This is what everything that you've put in for now, Dan. So let's get to the finish line, and let's get to that last little bit. You've got everything that you've got. You put your hours into getting this far to get a good result now, Dan. So almost there. So what have you got? Ever so nearly there. Keep it going. So you've worked, as I said, worked the hours off in training to get this far and be this fast again in the boddington 10 miler. So what have you got to give? So not far to go. So is it all or nothing now, Dan? So last little bit now.
Yeah. All right. You all right? Yeah. Well done.
Oh, well, I need to sit down first. Oh. Oh. Ah.
How did you do?
124. Yeah?
I did really well. I did 125, 121.05. Really
You're
happy
just
with that.
behind me then.
So what did you say you got?
124.
124.
Yeah.
Ah. Sorry. Yeah, it's 121.05, so I got. Just ahead. But I wasn't expecting that at all.
Nor was that, well, I kind of was with the time I got, but
I haven't gone that fast for a long time.
no, nor have I. Well done, Duncan! So then, guys, we are back home now. Such a great day, or a great morning, shall I say. It's just, everything went right on the morning. I've just literally found out after getting back home that because it's a race and my training run, which originally what I did in 2018, 2 days after my mum, a couple of days after my mum passed away, I went and did a 10 miler in 1:22. Obviously in the training world that will always remain my best, but because today was an actual race, that as today's time 1:24.04 has gone down as my PB. So first PB of the year, first PB on the channel as well, which I am absolutely delighted. It's a bit confusing how my training time kind of doesn't count, but because they've got to go, my club have got to go by the race rules, it does make sense at the same time as well. But I'm overall chuffed with that. Great morning, great to see everyone in the running club, great to finally meet Max Kelly. We've had a bit of contact for a few weeks now, because for the majority of you guys, most of you guys will know that he does this as well as, like I do, does the vlogging and stuff. So if you don't know who he is, go and check him out. I'm sure as I've said before, like Sheppy 10, he will appreciate the support, and he'd love to have some of you guys subscribing if you don't know who he is. Got to say hello to Andy from the who runs from the Forest of Dean. He's also got his own channel. Yeah, so I got to say hello to him. Didn't really get the chance to say we'll catch up with him afterwards, because Max and Andy were both pretty much gone. I would have said afterwards, pretty much straight away, so didn't get to see them afterwards. So great to see Andy as well. Donato, I think I've said his name right. He's also got his own channel as well that puts some really good stuff out. So I saw him. He was literally stood right next to me in the queue just as we were about to head out. So I wanted to go and say hello, but there was a few people in front of me, so I didn't want to kind of be rude in terms of getting in the way of everyone. So I just saw him in the flesh, as I've said before, with like I said with Andy up at Cheltenham 10k. So it was great to see Donato there. So if you're watching, also Donato, I hope you had a good run. So same for Max and Andy, as I didn't see you guys at the end. So I know you'll be watching, Max. So I look forward to seeing your content when it comes out, and Andy's as well. So even Donato. So I look forward to watching all of yours as well. So yeah, looking forward to watching your versions of this race as well. So there we are. Regarding also today, I mean, going back to where I am in terms of what I can do, I mean, it's pretty amazing at the end of the day. I mean, a chap in the running club called Paul was, we were talking about this back in October on one of the running club, at the running club, and he said for someone like me, because I think I've only admitted this like once or twice on the run on this channel in the very early days of me doing this. So I got cerebral palsy, and I'm hemiplegic, and I had a brain hemorrhage when I was a very young lad. So but he summed it up quite right, Paul, and said some of the stuff that I can do compared to what I've had, all the challenges in my life compared to what I've had going on, and some of the times that I can knock out is pretty amazing. I mean, anyone else who can do this in terms of in the same boat as me, and is, well, I'd also take my hat off to them. So but just because if you have got something, doesn't stop you from being able to do something at the end of the day. So to you guys who are watching, never give up on your dream of being able to do something, because I've never let it hold me back, and I'm still doing what I'm doing. I mean, at the end of the day, I think I'm a bit of a nutter, really, but the guys in the football team call me the machine, because I just do what I do. I play football, and at most every weekend during the week I go up to play football, and then go up to the track to do the speed session, and they're not too sure I've still got the legs to do it at the end of the day. So that's that. So there we are. So it's just what it is at the end of the day, but that's me. Also, I did, regarding today, I also met someone called, met a few other nice people today. Sam Dixon, who I said I'd give a mention out. So really nice to meet you, and I'm glad you just about were able to keep me in sight. So great, you had a good run today as well. So it was really nice to meet you as well. So until next time, guys, if you've liked this content and you've liked the video, please like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching again, and take it easy wherever you are, and have a great rest of your day. Until next time, guys, see ya.